Hey everyone, I'm Eric, also known as EMC150, just EMC for short, and welcome back to another episode of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. Now, last episode, we ended up... what did we end up doing? It's been about a week or so since I sat down to record. Oh yeah, we made our way up to Janos or through Janos retreat, and we met him, and then, as it turns out, the Seraphim followed us, and so now we're in here, because Janos decided to save us. This is the Fire Forge. Yep. And... where am I going? Okay, yeah, I actually do remember now. It has been a while since I've played through here. So this is going to be a series of puzzles and trials, as it were, all to do with keeping this torch lit. And lighting braziers. And there is a glitch here that can stop your progress, and hopefully it doesn't happen, because it happened to me last time I played through this. Is really annoying. And I will we'll almost run right off there. I will point out what it is and how to get around it if it does happen to you, because it happened to me and it's really annoying and I'm not impressed with it. Trying to remember. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to move a bit. There we go. So basically through each stage of this, all you're doing is finding the one new thing to do. And then do it. And then go on to the next stage and do the same. So it's really not difficult. It's just a little time consuming. Is that what we... oh yeah, that is what we needed to do. We needed to get the wind power up before before essentially time ran out and the place got covered up again. Oh, come on, camera. Because we need to do this. And we can't get the air Reaver when there's water, basically, is what I was trying to say. Okay. And this is actually pretty self-explanatory. You just follow the wind, and by follow the wind, you want to follow the wind in the proper direction and not the direction that I just went. Because we all know I'm known for my amazing gameplay and my intelligence, right? That's why everyone watches me, right? Nobody watches me. Who am I kidding? Alright. Now that we have this, we go all the way back the way I was going the first time. And this is where it actually starts to get a little bit challenging. And I say that not because it's overly difficult, but because you now actually have to pay attention to where you're going. Apparently not. I don't know what just happened, I still have this. No, I don't. Right. That's right. If you fail, you actually lose your torch. Because that's how that works, right? Fire goes out and the torch in your hand just vanishes. That's how that works, right? That makes total sense. Okay. I was holding the jump button, pressing and holding the jump button there a second time, so not sure what just happened. Oh my god. Hey, remember in the last game how I had problems with platforming in Rahab's boss room? Remember how that was a thing? Yeah. I am actually better than this. I don't know why I screwed that up there. Don't know how I managed to do that. I'm also very tired. It was a long day. I'm recording this after getting home and from work. That was a nice day. There was a hockey game tonight where I live, home game, and I work directly across the street from the stadium. That was fun. Traffic was terrible. There's a frickin' torch right there. Oh my god. Why did I never notice that before? Alright, so I'm assuming... Oh, thank god. It's going to be the next section that I was thinking of where you have to actually be careful of where you're gliding. Okay. Yeah, this is the section I was thinking of, and this is also the section that has a glitch. And hopefully the glitch doesn't trigger. I don't know what triggers it, but basically one of these things don't... Wait, what? Oh... Yeah, okay. I know what's happening now. I was forgetting there's... I thought it was one step ahead of where I actually am. I feel like I just screwed up. I just screwed up. Again. Oh my god. Hey, how about that awesome gameplay, guys? Oh my god. Well, considering I have the light Reaver already, this is what I should have done the first time. Alright, so you cannot let the... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You cannot let the lit torch touch the blood falls there. And I didn't light my torch. Oh my god. I have a feeling this is gonna be like a cut and another cut. And why is the thing still in my hand? When last time I fell in the water, it didn't stay in my hand. Oh, this game doesn't make sense. Oh, I guess because this time it wasn't lit. Okay, let's do this the proper way. You can't let your lit torch get doused by essentially these blood falls. I'm assuming they're blood falls. So pick your path, go through it, crisscross, and you're fine. The glitch that happens every now and then is that this one here, this last air jet there doesn't actually activate, so it is impossible to get over here. And if that in fact does happen to you, save your game and then reload, and it should work properly. It also obviously saves your progress on the puzzle, so you'll be on this stage at this point. But that is how to deal with a glitch if it happens, and it's a real pain in the ass. I don't think it's picking up on my mic, but my controller is vibrating like crazy here. This is ridiculous.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace and forged the blade with elemental fire. With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
Well, let's go save Janos. Come on, open the door, Raziel. Oh my god. Alright, seriously? Thank you.
Hold him! Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Remember the sword!
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
No, Raziel. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once.
While I have taken yours.
Embrace your destiny, Raziel. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
As I backed away from Janos' body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was, and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do. The task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Saracen dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Ordrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Saracen brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Ordrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
Don't you just love time travel? Go to the past to learn the truth about who you are and whatnot, and only to find out that you actually killed your mentor. Well, your past self, who's not really you but is. Yeah, because that's not convoluted at all. But this is actually what I said about the time travel stuff in the game, and actually, like, it actually not being like poorly written. So like, if you're seeing this and you think that this was like, you know, a weird, like, stupid plot twist and whatnot, then like I would disagree with you. But I don't know. I'm colored by nostalgia a bit. I forgot about this.
We've been expecting you, little Raziel.
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future. For here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure. These demons were unleashed as the penalty for my disobedience.
And this is also the signal that we are coming to the end. If, oh god, come on. If it wasn't already obvious from the last, that last cutscene, at the, you know, with Janos dying and all that there, and you swearing revenge and to resurrect him if it really can be done and all that. That doesn't signify the fact that we're coming up to the end, then this effectively, well, this is basically supposed to be like the equivalent of like a boss rush. All these really strong enemies that you have to deal with, or else you can't proceed. So this is what they have instead of like boss encounters. Basically, they just have a whole bunch of strong enemies at the end. So it's still a little bit disappointing to me, because the first game had, I thought, were some really good boss fights. Like, I like the fact that there were less combat and more of just a puzzle to figure out to get by.
Do you really think you can say Nosgoth? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Yeah, and I don't really remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, lack of boss fights in this game. That's basically my probably my biggest disappointment with the game, is the fact that there were no actual boss fights. And the first game, as I was saying, I really liked the boss fights in that, mainly because that was the first game that I played that had that style of bosses. Like, they were do your best to overcome the obstacle, essentially, as opposed to oh, there's another one over here. Ow. But as opposed to just beat on them until they died, you actually had to figure out how to get to finish them. So yeah, the fact that this game comes around afterwards, everything else about it is, you know, much improved, but there are no boss fights. So it's a little disappointing. Would you stop blocking? Alright. Wow, that was a lot of health. And if you're wondering why I'm just swinging wildly here, I'm trying to build up my Soul Reaver gauge. Because, camera. Because I want to have my Soul Reaver really, really powerful for in here. Because I know what's ahead, and I'm not a big fan.
There he is, the savior of Nosgoth.
I am not a fan of these big guys. Oh my god. Ow! Come on, I dodged that. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, game! Alright. Oh, good. That didn't kill me. Is there another one back here? There's another one back here, isn't there? Yes, there is. I'm hoping one of them dies so I can get some health back. Oh yeah, one of them died. Perfect. Yay, that did not help me. I don't know where his soul disappeared to, but alright. But yeah, you need to kill all the demons in this place to be able to proceed. And there are a lot. And I really don't like fighting these guys because the control is not as nice as I would like it to be for dodging. Not as precise, because I still have problems with my directional dodging. I'm really low health. Okay. I'm actually tempted just to shift and just to get some health back. Okay, there's someone in here. Okay. Oh crap. Oh my god. This is where I thought it was. I was hoping it wasn't this spot. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't backtrack. I can't continue forward. And right now I'm really just trying to get my Soul Reaver up so I can hopefully drop down and kill one of those things like just immediately. Oh, well of course they're not going to let me. Okay, can you dodge the way I thank you? Alright, let's get some health back. And three, great. The really dangerous thing about these guys, the demons anyway, is the fact that they will in fact wait, what the hell happened to the demon? Oh. I thought that this guy is who the Soul Reaver killed. I guess it wasn't. That was really weird. That usually goes much worse for me because those guys with that many Seraphim in the area and those two big guys there, it gets really difficult to deal with them. They all start ganging up on you. And the demons here, they can follow you into the spectral plane, as we saw in an earlier episode. So, ow. So if you get killed there, you end up in the spectral plane, and that area is full of little guys that really like to get in the way. And if you're too far away from the demons, they just they spam their projectiles So as you're trying to, you know, get some health back, you're getting bombarded by stuff. So it's really easy to die there if you're not careful. And that spot went much smoother this time. I never remember.
Come closer, Raziel.
I was about to say I never remember if these have dialogue, and then an enemy showed up, so I didn't want to say anything over him. And this is like a boss version, I guess you could say. Although he's not really difficult considering he's just like all the other ones. I say that but I'm still kind of getting my ass kicked. Okay, that should have been a high jump. Come on, thank you. So we're almost at a half an hour now. Oh, this is another. Oh, this is going to be annoying. 'Cause there's another bunch of. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different spot. Never mind. This is. Whoa! This will be okay. Assuming I can get some life back. Alright. I'm confused as to why you just stood there behind me and left me alone. Ow. I call shenanigans on that stab. That should have been a dodge. They don't normally track me that well. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to power up my Soul Reaver. Because I don't remember if there's enemies up here that I want to take down quickly or not. Oh, I don't have the Air Reaver. Fan of the Lord of the Rings, I take it. Alright. Looks like we are going to pass. I really want to get out of that. Okay. So, yeah, we're about to hit a half an hour. This episode is probably going to go on a little longer than I had originally intended. It's definitely going to go on a little longer than I had originally intended because there's a particular place I want to get to before ending this because we are very close to the end. So the next episode is going to be the finale. And wow, I did in fact hit the jump button. So happy it decided not to work. And am I going the right way? Nope, of course I'm not. Why would I not get lost in this place? Yeah, this is where I want to be going. So this place, I really don't care if I kill them outright, end up going to the spectral plane, because there's a lot of enemies in the spectral plane, and it's easy to get your life back in this place. I think. In fact, actually, I'm going to shift and get some life back because I've got I've got too little health right now. And there we go. Where's my portal? I'm seriously confused. I thought there would be a portal like right there. I remember. Oh, it's wrong side. Nope. I need the. Actually, I don't think I need the air reaver anymore. But I'm gonna grab it since it's right here. Yeah, no, it stayed. I don't think I need it again on my way up. And that jump right there, for the longest time I didn't realize it was, I didn't realize it was actually jumpable. Because depth perception apparently with my eyes always told me that I wouldn't make it. And when I shifted the spectral plane, it didn't change, so I was really confused for a while. But yeah, no, you can just, I did a high jump. I don't know if you actually need to use a high jump, but that worked. And we are almost out of here. Ow. You gonna say something? He is not saying anything.
You have failed me, Raziel.
I wonder, Old One, did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair by Cain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, demon, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there is much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
That's a good point. Where's my way out of here? Oh, here it is. But yeah, I like that. Did you really resurrect me, or were you just simply there when I awoke? That is, I actually laughed the first time I heard that line. Ow. Oh, come on. And I'm possibly going to be fast-forwarding bits of this. If you're not barring my path, I ain't killing you. I don't think you're barring my path. You guys are in the way. Oh. Even more. That would have sucked if like a barrier popped up right in front of the door with all those guys behind me with more guys to show up. That would have sucked. Alright, screw you guys. I'm building up my Soul Reaver because I've got some more guys over here to take care of. Oh, good. This is actually the first time we've seen these things outside of elemental forges, like fonts, I mean, and outside of that cave. So someone really doesn't want me gutting around anymore. Right. Keeping my Soul Reaver topped up because there's a cutscene about to come up. And it does go down during cutscenes.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
Alright, I can't see what I want to see. Ow. Alright. One down. Yeah, this is what you do when you're too far. They do when you're too far away. They just spam that. Ow, come on. Good. Oh, that's not good for me. Ow. Oh, please die. Please die. I said... I asked nicely. Oh, thank you. Whew. I'm not a fan of that place either. That, I think, is probably the hardest single encounter in this game. 3 of those big guys. Definitely not a fan. And, yeah, we are definitely going longer than I intended to. But I don't, I didn't want all of this to be also in the next episode, because the next episode is probably going to be a little longer than I want it to be as well. Oh my god, there's a lot of guys. They all followed me. I was not expecting all of them to follow me. You know what? I don't need to fight you. I was thinking let's get some health back, but no, let's just go. Ignore them. Alright. I actually had trouble jumping up there for some reason. I don't remember if I have any more of those demons that are going to be jumping down, so I'm trying to keep my Soul Reaver thing up. That's why I'm slashing and actually bothering to kill these guys. Well, some of them anyway. Alright, we are almost to where I wanted to end things at 40 minutes right now. I am probably going to have fast forward some of these stuffs just so it doesn't take as long. Oh, this is it. This is where I want to be. Perfect. Alright, this is where I wanted to get. We will deal with this in the next episode because this has gone on just a little too long. Are you still following me? Stop following me. Jesus, get a hint. Get a hint. Take a hint. Anyway, that is going to bring us to a close for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully you'll come back and join me for the next episode and see the finale of this chapter of the story. Until then, take care, you hear?